Will you pay 360 million naira for this property?
Before you buy any property in Lagos, there are two things you must consider. The first one is the location, and the second one, of course, is the government title. Now, when it comes to location, it is not just about, oh, I want Lekki phase 1, oh, I want Ekota. It's about where the property is in that location. Is it in a safe estate? Do they have a call to access security at the gate of the estate? And also, is it a flood-prone area? Then when it comes to the title of the property, it's not just about checking if the property has a C of O or governor's consent. You should also check if it has a building permit. So that being said, welcome to this lovely 5-bedroom, fully detached property in a safe estate in Ekota.
Let's pause right here before we continue. Let me make a quick comment. I like the introduction of this video in terms of this lady showing off this property, and that is a good sales woman, shall I say so, because she started by talking about, some of the problems that usually come with, buying property. Well, in Nigeria, so we're buying property anyway, really. So whereby you're talking about paperwork, you are talking about the legality. So I think that is really very important. So she's kind of like letting you know that, by the way, this is not a video of it's not a sponsored video or anything. This is just me found a random video just reacting to it. So yeah, so that legality, I think that is a good thing to start with that.
The estate is a call to access estate, so you don't just come in without being invited by your host. He has a good title, building permit, and you will love your neighborhood. This property comes with a pool, comes with a cinema and a gym, and of course a lovely kitchen. So just give me a few minutes to take you on a quick tour around this property.
Okay, so the pool, definitely, yeah. So nice to have a pool there. There's something really that I don't really like with a lot of new builds in Nigeria, and especially in Lagos, shall we say that. I'm going to talk about that later on. So showed the pool, and also she just showed the kitchen. So so both of those look good.
Just so that you see if that is what you desire for you and your family, okay? And of course, it comes with a boys' quarter. One interesting thing about this property is it is sitting on 492 square meters. You can see for yourself this parking here. This property can take 8 cars for those of you who love to have many cars. And also, if you're the type that likes to host parties, this compound here can host you a lovely party of up to 60 people. So just stay with me, and while I take you around to see what this place looks like. Let's go.
Okay, so so of course she's just talking about this is sales woman here as well. Talking about if you want to, we love party in Nigeria, don't we? So you want to throw a party, when you have people around, there's enough space for them to be able to park their cars, and then of course she mentioned the floor area as well. So with the floor area, so it's nice that she mentioned the floor area. So which isn't bad. I mean, looking at that floor area, it's just about whether you are then comparing that in relative to the price of the property. Then that's another thing. Let's just continue.
Welcome to this lovely house. So this is the ante room, okay? And here on my left is the guest room. All rooms are en suite. Okay, lovely guest room. So this is your way from the ante room to the living room. I love these spaces here. You can see these spaces, everything here is well lit.
If you've watched my channel for some time now, maybe you are watching me for the first time, you can join the family if you want. For people who have watched my channel for a long time, you might not know this because I haven't actually done a proper get to know me video. I'm not sure if I've done, maybe I've done one, but anyway, so one of the things that you might not know about me is that one of the facts about me, my first degree was in estate management. So, and yeah, so maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing really. So I remember in those days, going in Abuja, especially, that's where I did my industrial attachment. This is very common with properties in Nigeria generally, that you tend to have, all the rooms to be ensuite, which is a great thing. So you are a visitor and there is that privacy for every room to be able to have their own, almost like hotel style. So it's really very common.
So you can put your frame here, okay, and this light here illuminates the frame. So this is just an added space for you to put your furniture, right? Now this place has many windows, has 5 windows just for cross ventilation. This living room is quite spacious and again is well lit with this beautiful chandelier. And this of course is the TV console. This house, like I explained to you, comes with a beautiful kitchen. Now, because of popular demand, this kitchen is a see-through kitchen. You can see it has a glass door. Okay, it has a glass door and the kitchen is so lovely, beautiful island. The kitchen smells of simplicity yet classy. You can see it has lovely kitchen cabinets.
I love the kitchen island, by the way. Kitchen island, I definitely like kitchen island, and well, maybe when we move house, possibly that would possibly be one of my preference in terms of having a kitchen that have a kitchen island. Well, I shouldn't be the one to be determining that. It should be the missus anyway. So, but yeah, so that would be what we actually like. If the missus is happy with that, I'm sure she won't mind it as well. And then what do you think about before I actually continue, what do you think about the space in terms of like the living room? Sometimes when you haven't actually put the furniture and things like that, it could look like it's really very big, but by the time you then put all the furniture, is it going to be smaller? But so far, the space doesn't look bad.
Comes with a washing machine, a fridge, and this also is beautiful. What I'm particular about most kitchens is because, of course, before you buy any house, especially if you have a family, kitchen is where the food is manufactured, and of course every woman wants her kitchen to be complete, right? Wants every kitchen to be classy, to be fully fitted as we always promise. So this one comes with a rack, a fridge, and lovely kitchen cabinet. And also the island comes with a lot of openings. So let's see, the next place here is the gym. This is the gym here. So the beautiful thing about this gym is that you gain access to the pool from this gym through this see-through glass. Okay, so from here, when you swim, instead of going around, you pass through this gym into the house. So from the gym straight to the pool area, and of course behind the house. So this is it. And if you check up, the POP is neatly done POP with a sound system, right? So let's go right up so that I can show you what it looks like. This property is on 2 floors. So we're heading to the first floor and of course the second floor where you have the master bedroom. And by the way, right behind there is another access. You can gain access to the pool or to the back of the house through this door here. Okay, through this door. One interesting thing you should also look out for before you buy any house, no matter how beautiful the house is the staircase area. Either both the under staircase area and the staircase itself. In this case, staircase areas are multi-purpose these days. A lot can happen under this place. Yeah, this one has a window to it, which is also an advantage. You can use this place for a mini lounge. You can put your couch here to lie down. You can make this place like a reading library. You can make it as your winery. There's so much you can do under this staircase area.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I mean, under the stairs, that space right there, it's so you can do a lot. It just depends on you what you want to do with it. So there are a lot that you can just use that for.
So when your staircase has a long flight, it means you have more room under the staircase area. And then talking about the staircase itself, you need to check how solid the railing. You can see from the video, you can see that this railing is very strong. This railing is quite strong. Nothing can push this railing down. And even with this glass, in case you have children, people are very skeptical about buying houses that have glasses. This is a very strong glass, so this can never give way. So you need to consider this. And for the staircase area, you can see the width is wide enough to take 2 people walking at the same time. So let's check out the first floor.
Wide enough for 2 people to walk at the same time, not sure.
So you can see I showed you something like this in the living room downstairs by the ante room. So this is a lovely design. You can build a frame or your picture to fit into this space. And of course, this light will illuminate it. And this is the family lounge, aka second living room. Also, you can see such designs here too. You can do your photo frames, build them to fit in. And of course, this light will illuminate the entire frame. So here on this side is the cinema. Okay, this cinema is on the first floor. This cinema can take it can take up to 4-5 people, or just a small family. So on this first floor, we have 3 rooms and this cinema. So we've shown you the cinema, and on this side are 2
that look like a large
rooms.
space, isn't
this
it?
Here
Big
is
space.
The 3rd room. Here is the 3rd room. This room also has a balcony from here that you can use to access outside, and of course a walk-in closet. You can see how big it is. So this is the closet, and of course this room has 2 massive showers. Here is the first one, and of course this one is another bigger one. And yes, this is not the master bedroom. Okay, let's take you to the master bedroom just so that you can see what it looks like.
That look a big space as well in terms of the toilet area. Right, so that's the top floor.
Lovely toilet area. This is the walk-in shower that can take up to 2 people, right? And here,
oh wow,
of course, are 2
people with your wife, your partner.
Basins. Okay, and also this lovely bathtub. Lovely bathtub.
Wow.
You can see 2
okay,
glass
that looks nice.
showcasing the living master bed. Okay. So this is the master bedroom. You can see the toilet.
The master
area
bedroom is massive space,
glass.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's massive
wardrobe
space.
in addition to this wardrobe here.
Okay, that's like look like built-in wardrobe.
Yeah, so this is it about this beautiful light. And looking through your window, this is the balcony. You can see what your neighborhood looks like.
Okay, so the view, what's the view like? Yeah, not a bad view. And that road looked to me like they're still working on it.
5-bedroom, fully detached house with swimming pool, with gym, and with cinema, and of course a lovely kitchen, fully fitted kitchen. Okay, cost 360 million naira.
360 million. It's a lot of money. But
this is what you have been looking for. Kindly give me a call.
Are you going to pay 360 million naira for that property? Well, I think it's just all about the fact that, location is what usually determines the price of a property. Largely, real estate, anywhere in the world, location is what determines the price. And in most cases, there is always a debate about the real estate sector of Nigeria that is overpriced. There is always that debate. So whether it's overpriced or not, but it's what it is. That's the price they are charging for these properties. And is there really anything that can be done to be able to regulate, to say that these are too overpriced? I'm not really sure. Maybe the government have any role to play. I'm not really sure. For real estate, anywhere in the world, it just depends on whatever the amount of money that has been, that have been decided that this is how much they want to sell it. They just sell it for that. So, and the scary thing is that when you are on a particular street and this particular street, you know, this house is selling for this price, and another house that is similar to it, you know, is definitely going to sell for that same price or more. So, and it then becomes really very difficult to be able to regulate, except if there is something drastically happen and there is a reset. You know, that do happen. I mean, I think it happened in America during the maybe recession, where, you know, sometimes the price just crash, and then, you know, but it will come back up again. So is the price really going to crash? Is the housing market going to crash in Nigeria? I'm not really sure. Of course, real estate is one of those ones that has been like a, you know, classic, you know, investment. For you to go and buy this house, no, I'm not saying go and buy this house, because I'm not promoting it. I'm only just, you know, just curious, you know, just to see, you know, what a 360 million naira house look like. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and God bless.